Hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. Take a second for everyone to get in. Oh, that's the wrong. Oh, no, 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 no. I hit the wrong button. Why would they have the end stream next to the sharing link? That doesn't, that makes no sense to me. What the fuck? Okay, okay. Let's try that. Okay, okay. Mostly I use the link to pull up on my phone, to be honest with you. But we'll see if the chat works this time. It might not. We'll see. Yeah. If anything, I wish I could just take this portion and then look at that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Did anyone see the new Assassin's Creed trailer? It's pretty fucking awesome. I haven't really played an Assassin's Creed game since I tried Valhalla, and then I didn't like it that much. But I liked Odyssey, and this is the Odyssey team, so I'm like, I'm into that. I'm loving it. Let's let everyone get in here. Let's have my Twitter open. That'll be good, right? I've been working more on meshes in Dark Souls 1, subdividing meshes, and then you'll notice that they become a little bit more rounded, a little bit higher poly as well. It's nice. All through Blender. The Blender. You love to see it. Hope everyone's doing well. Super well. We will be playing Dark Souls Remastered. I gotta turn off DSR gadget. That's true. We're not liking that. Yeah, draw a character. Turn that back on. Close DSR gadget. We would not like to have cheats on while I'm playing the game. That would be bad. That would be very, very not cool. All right. So, let's log on to... Oh, I was in New Londo Ruins? Really? Okay, duly noted. I don't remember that, but I'm assuming it's accurate. Oh my god, we gotta kill... Oh, I know, I gotta kill... Wait, did I kill Sif? Oh my god, I killed Sif. Ah, shit. Okay, now I'm mid-rolling. Unbelievable. Let's pull up the stream. You don't mind that. That was my phone on full volume. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. Unfortunate. Okay. Yoink. I am mid-rolling. It's probably my weapon, right? FD Daniel, hello, what is up? How goes it? The first chatter gets a high five, a virtual high five. Okay. Oh my god, yes, I'm in fast roll territory. You love to see it. Okay, so now I can wear the Covenant of Artorias and fast roll. Delightful. Okay. I can fuck up the Four Kings. I feel like that's not a big deal, right? That's not a big deal. Although, I think I'll just turn the HUD on, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think that ended up being as interesting as I thought it would be. The no summons run, or no, sorry, that's my Elden Ring. The no HUD run, eh. If anything, it was just more frustrating. It didn't end up being, like, fun. So now I think I unlocked the ladder. It's actually not a shortcut I commonly use, but wait, isn't it up here? I think it's up here. No? It's up here, right? Am I crazy? I'm not crazy. I'm actually incredibly sane right now. So sane, that's a little insane. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, we got ghosty boys. I'm gonna keep going this way. Cause didn't I do something with the seal? Didn't I? Yeah, I did, right? Hmm. Now I'm trying to remember. Yeah, don't I use the elevator thing? If one mod's the remastered, is it required to play offline? If one mod's the remastered, is it required to play off? Oh, I got what you're saying. Okay, yeah, I was reading it too many times. I would recommend playing it offline. Personally, I have been playing it online, but I mean, kind of the main reason for that is that I already got the little warning. Oh, Botrix, complete. Okay, you've joined the channel. Fantastic. I had already had the data fraud warning, like from before I even started modding. So like, I guess I was just grandfathered in of like, I already had that. So I still see phantoms and messages, but I guess I probably can't be invaded. So I'm assuming the mod would get people to have that same kind of warning, just because I am modifying so many different files at this point that, yeah. So yeah, yeah. The warning is I can't guarantee you'll get that by playing the mod online, but I would imagine. Now, for me personally, I don't care because this is all I actually really want to do with it. Oh, I got to swap out this floor, I think. Yeah, that's not using the parallax occlusion mapping. I don't think. Oh, shit my ass. Okay. So I would recommend probably not playing it online. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Yeah, doing these guys without a shield. Oof. Oof, big dog. Oof. Oh, wow. I one-shotted him? Nice. Yeah, the big piles of bodies, they don't look that good. Oh, hey, dragon. Hey, hey. No, 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 no. You leash. That's unbelievable. Okay, well, that was a kind of a goofy ass way to get back to your spot. Hey, hey, bitch ass. Okay, thank you. Yeah, let's look at this floor real quick. DS Map Studio. Let's load up. Actually, let's go over into our Prepare to Die project, so that way I can adjust the textures for my project without having to close DS Map Studio. They do conflict with each other. So let's go down closer to this. This place has a shiny. Yeah, it's very shiny and wet. I definitely worked on the specular maps here to make sure that they were actually correctly wet. So 10:01. Let's go to 16, I believe it is. And it's map. Really? Is that map piece 100? No, it's not. Or wait. Oh, it's 1200. Oh, okay. Got it. So let's go to 1200. 1200B0. Oh shit, this one hasn't been open since, yeah, September 6th. Oof. Oof. That's a tough one. Okay. So, I want to say it's base wall arch. Oh wow, they have DSBH. Whoa, really? Oh, that's cool. Huh, that's rare. Oh, is it the base? Shit. I need to actually look at this fiver because now I'm questioning where is this? Viewer highlight. No, it's not that. Nope, it's not that. Also not that. Oh shit. Really? Oh, this is the wet variant. Oh shit. Hmm. Okay. Oh, that is using M16 foreground 01WH. Oh shit. Okay, let me go into my little textures here because I think I'm gonna want to use a different one. M16 foreground. Yeah, isn't it zero? Yes. Yeah, there's the O1WH. Let me check out the O1WH. Is that? Because that would be an actual one made by From Software itself, which, or no, it'd be made by QLock. And in this case, commonly they've been better when they're made by From Software themselves. Interesting. Okay, let me compare the two different ones that I have here. So I created this one. So they went for a little less. Um, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Hmm. What are you working on? Currently I'm in New Londo Ruins. I lowered the water and then I found a texture that I didn't think was using a height map. And I was like, ooh, let me fix that. Hi, can I get a what? What does that say? Um, foreground. Oh, oh. Yeah. I think I'm gonna want to use the better normal map here, right? Pretty sure. Um, and then I think I'm also gonna want to use. Oh, because then if we look at the actual textures, I believe isn't this one just? Oh yeah, isn't it just the same? That's crazy. Um, yeah, that's just like the same. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's funny to me. I don't know why they actually separated that into a different one, but they did. So we're gonna swap that out and then use that one. Should be good to go. Okay. Interesting. Let's go back into the game then, because I have saved that, and let's see if it uses the better textures. Ooh. Well, that didn't work. That did. Ooh, it did not like that. Uh-oh. Did you manage to finish RE Remake? I did not. Not yet. I will. I will be going back to that at some point. Just not now, basically. I don't know. I'm kind of drawn to whatever calls to me, if that makes sense. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll go back. Yeah, let's go back to the other one. Oh shit. Yeah. M. There we go. Okay, cool. I will go back to it though. I enjoyed my time with it thus far. I was annoyed with some of the older style mechanics on certain things. I did feel like I was just running to door to door to door to door to other door to other door. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It like I think that works better for some people than me. Personal preference. I'd have to say, did you fix the bug with darkness in Blighttown? Absolutely not. Unfortunately, no idea what that is. Still, that one is an absolute mystery to me. To be honest, I'm not even sure how to go about fixing it, honestly. Like, it's such a weird bug, right? Ooh. Oh, that texture looks fucking. Oh, that's because they have this weird transparency bullshit going on. Ew. What are we doing? Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. Oh, what are we doing? Yeah, this little transparency effect is shit. Yo, there was a hole in Lower Undead Berg in one of the alcoves where the dogs spawn closer to Capra, where the character will fall infinitely through the floor. In one of the alcoves. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty. It depends on what was the last version you had. Because I basically undid all of my. Um, I undid all of my collision changes in Undead Berg. So, like, any of the holes that people could fall through, I fixed all of those. Um, let's see. So it seems like each one of these all has that really nasty fucking transparency effect that God forbid they can't stop using. In the debug menu, there's an interesting tab with memory limits. Yeah, that's true. I need to look more into I gotta re-download the debug menu. Um, and because I know there's apparently also options for like baking lighting, like rebaking, because that's how they would bake the lighting, I guess. So there's something I'm curious there. Yeah, I would test it again. Yeah, the collisions have been reverted for Undead Berg. That any issue you did have, if it is still there, would have been from the base game. I just undid all my collision changes because I was having issues with it, and I was like, "Fuck this! This nah." Ooh, M16 stair. Yeah, that's right. They love to not have bump mapping on their stairs. Let's see if I can find the map piece. Ah, there it is. Oh, really? That's the outside one? Yeah, where's the Alp bullshit? Where's that bullshit at? Oh, I may have selected the wrong map piece again. I think I did. Son of a bitch. Oh, did I? No, that's the right one. What the let me pull up my unmodded DSR. Because I want to destroy wherever I can these little transparency effects because they're fucking ugly. They're disgusting. They're the worst. Wow, that is 2,700? Really? Huh. Okay, well, there's only one DB Alp. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So that's index number 8. Yeah, what if I delete? Let's see what happens with that. Is that better? I don't know. We'll see. Um, No, it's still there. Yeah, look at that weird, like, transparency effect. It's ugly. Oh my god. See, now I'm like, where the fuck are you applying this at? Because I pulled up the mesh. Oh, it's like a. They're almost like doing like a parallax effect. Uh, yeah, the corpses look pretty bad, and I'm not even happy with how they are in the game. Like, I think they're pretty ugly. And then you have like this really nasty seam here that's for the transparency effect, but it doesn't look fucking good. Like, that's the thing. The solution doesn't look great either way, but I think it probably looks better without the transparency effect. But like this bullshit, I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, they look pretty bad. Now, admittedly, this is like unupscaled, and obviously there's no specular or normal mapping on this variety. But yeah, pretty ugly. Oh, maybe it's M. Oh, it might be M. No, I don't think so. Huh. Okay. Would be cool if the corpses were models with ragdoll. Oh man, yeah, there you go. That'd be sweet. A murderer of the CPU, but it would be fun. Uh, in- Interesting. I'm not entirely sure where that transparency effect is being applied because it's not in the Fiverr. Like, there's no the only one that has the alp listed in the material settings because that's for alpha. Everything else is pretty standard. Um, yeah, that's weird. So many tabs open. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, I mean, honestly, I just have 16 gigabytes of RAM, so it's nothing crazy. Honestly, it's pretty standard, I would say. Um, did I save this? Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, I mean, fuck me. I don't know. Where does this one go? Okay, let's open up 1201, I guess. Hello, how are you? I'm good, Zero. How are you doing? I am currently hunting for textures in New Londo. So we have Alp Spec. Okay. See if I can view it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look how far down that is. Ugh. The model viewer for the Fiverr editor. Oof. It's a big oof. That's a big oof. All the homies hate it. Okay, so there's the actual map piece. Nice. Nice. Uh oh shit, it's that. Wait, what is that again? Oh yeah, that's this big pile. Hmm. Yeah, the bodies always looked wet on Prepare to Die edition. Yeah, yeah, they look wet in the game, thankfully. Um, it's just in DS Map Studio. They do not. No, this is not Prepare to Die edition. This is a DS Map Studio project of the unmodded Dark Souls remastered. But if we go back into the actual game, they'll be wet as fuck. Not in the. I really want to know how to install it. You mean installing Prepare to Die edition? Uh, yeah, okay, that looks better. Yeah, this little transparency bullshit. Would parallax look good on the corpses? Yeah, I mean, I think that's possible. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Um, it's still doing this little transparency effect. I really don't know where that's at. That's actually worth trying, to be honest. Like, cause yeah, they look pretty not great. Um, that's a good idea. We like those. We like the good ideas. Chad always has cool ideas. So it's M4000. Okay, let's pull up M4000 real quick. Because yeah, that is kind of the other option you'd have, is to just parallax the shit out of these bodies, and maybe it'll look decent. Ah, okay. I might have to go check the MTDs here though. Yes, I have M16 dead bodies. Oh, there's two of them. Oh yeah, this is the Alp portion, which I don't like. Um, so let's get rid of alpha. Okay, and then we have edited that. So let's. So actually, what we need to do is unpack this so we can open it in the older Fiverr editor, the fun one, because by default you can see that it doesn't even have a slot for a height map or a light map. This is one of the more restricted material entries or surface entries where they literally just have a diffuse, specular, and bump map. But there is a way around that. We can basically copy this and then we paste it right there, and then we call it G height. And now that should now have a slot for a height map. This doesn't always work because apparently it has more to do. There's like underlying reasons why it may not listen to whatever is in that extra slot, as there's like, I don't even know what you call, there's like something with offsets and like in the mesh. And basically we're just going to fucking hope that that's not a big deal. So let's see. Let's just test it out and have fun. And if it works, cool. If it doesn't, well, fuck it. Okay. So now when we open this, aha, so now you'll see there's diffuse, specular, bump map and height, which is excellent. Let's go into our MTD editor real quick, because I believe there's a version of this. This is the MTD they're using, but you'll notice it just has DSB underscore spec, but it doesn't have H for height mapping. So let's go look for a different version, which I believe it will actually have. So we have A16. Yeah, here it is. Oh, no fucking way. So it looks like the glass one is only set for multi-textured. Interesting. I guess we can try. No, that one is also multi-texture. Fuck. This may not work. Because I think if we change it to your standard, because obviously we could just change it to sort of your very standard material setup. But the problem with that is it probably is going to look like hot dog shit. But we can, let's see. We'll still test it out. And if it looks like hot dog shit, then it does, you know? We're gonna just roll with it. M D DBH dot MTD. So that is like your most standard one that gets used in the game. Oh, my phone is blowing up. What is happening? Uh, can you make Guinevere even bigger? I mean, technically, I could. Yeah, I mean, I could make the titties bigger. That's, I mean, sure, that'd be a popular mod, right? Yeah, real quick. So let's go over to that. I would never. She's perfect as is, but, you know, not a terrible idea. Okay, so I think it's, yeah, the Booba for sure. Very popular mod. Dead bodies. Here we go. Dead bodies. Okay. So let's crack that bad boy open. The weapon. Can you make the bed chamber smaller? Yeah, I mean she'd be making that bed chamber, crumble. It's already structurally built to support. Actually, she's fake, so that's true. None of it is actually built for anything. It's titanium reinforced, from what I've heard. So let's copy this one. So we're going to do our little trick here of making a new texture by copying the albedo texture, renaming it _H. She's not fake. Well, she's not fake to me. That's true. It's like the George Costanza. It's not a lie if you believe it. That's the George Costanza method. Okay, so we've done that. Let's open up later. I guess I should say, spoiler alert for a 13-year-old game. She is fake. She left with the Flame God Flan, and they're shacked up somewhere. And who we see is a Big Booba version. Presumably she's always Big Booba. I don't know. Like that's Guinevere's or Gwendolyn's like manifestation of her. So you wonder if she actually is that Booba. Booba'd up, maybe. I know, shacking up with a guy named Flan. Come on. Is DS1 your favorite Souls game? Yes. I think it's because I mostly it's my first one. So I think that's what gives it the edge because beyond that, I think Bloodborne is like Bloodborne's technically the one I've played the least. I mean, we exclude Sekiro personally because I don't think of it as a Souls game. What's up, Cypher? Who's just like Costanza. We actually call him Costanza. Fuck yeah, that's great. He's probably really annoying, but also great. Um, I wonder if the fake illusion of her is an idealization of her, hence the booba. Yeah, you wonder. But then, yeah, I guess, yeah, like Cyprit's saying the statues are representations. And yeah, that's true. Like the statues are very, like, stacked. So I guess, or you wonder, are the statues the idealization of her? And then Gwendolyn made the fake one line up with the statues. I cracked it. I've cracked it. Have you noticed the bug with fog beyond the aqueduct in fog beyond the aqueduct? Change it. Bug with fog. Not exactly. I create mod. That changes her to chest. The mother and child at Firelink. Yeah, I wonder what the mother and child at Firelink is. Yeah. There's something going on. Also, that statue's fucking weird to work with. It doesn't like me messing with any of it. And then it gets all fucky looking. And I don't really know why, but probably just some hard-coded bullshit. I really wish they'd do a proper DS1 remake. Oh, yeah. Oh, I totally agree with that. Yeah. I think DS1 is the prime candidate for that. I think the problem you run into is what studio would you have do that? Sony owns Bluepoint and Nixxes, two studios that would be key for that, but unfortunately, like, nah. I pulled all the Firelink geometry for a Blender project, and it's scuffed as hell. It is indeed. I can 100% back that up. It is scuffed as motherfucking hell. If you go down, Domhnall is under the aqueduct. Fog disappears. Oh, okay. Can you extract Elden Ring map assets with textures? Can you extract Elden Ring map assets? I don't actually know if it supports Elden Ring yet. Obviously, Grimmick, I don't know. The creator of Blender Soulstruct and Soulstruct is working on a gigantic Elden Ring mod, so I would imagine that obviously that support is coming if it's not already there. Maybe it is. I just haven't really messed with Elden Ring at all. So you've tried with Blender Soulstruck, like it just doesn't import it, or because yeah, usually they'll have a drop down of like what games Blender Soulstruck currently supports, but I don't feel like I've heard a lot about Elden Ring support being added. To be honest, could be wrong, but I mean I know it will be added obviously because it's Elden Ring. It's the most popular, uh, and it's a sick ass game. All right. Well, let's see. The entrance to the aqueduct is quite funny. There's a second model with bad transparent textures. Yeah, I don't like how the aqueduct is multi-textured. The main portion of it is multi-textured to like use that grass texture on top of the aqueduct texture, and I don't think it really looks that good. But then, boy, when I tried to separate that shit, yeesh, it had a shader fucking flip out. Well, the import is just a few planes regardless of the map I selected. Well, the import is just a few planes. I mean, I know with my work with Blender Soulstruct, it might be more specialized or just limited. I would say limited versus like specialized. Is I just import one specific model file. I don't really mess with any sort of MSB imports and all that different stuff because that's like a lot of things at once to load. I load, well, I guess we can load up Blender. I am sorry, CPU, for what I am going to do to you, and GPU. I have the latest version of Blender Soulstruct, so I am curious. Oh, it does list Elden Ring. Look at that. Interesting. But basically, what I do with Blender Soulstruct is I just import. I hit the import any fiver. I used to mess with this shit, but it gets all fucking weird with the MSB, and then it sometimes loads, sometimes doesn't load. So basically, I literally just get the fiver from the folder I want and the specific model file I want. And then I edit that directly. And then I literally, when I export loose fiver and I chuck it right back into the same folder. And it'll automatically create a backup for you. It's very nice. But that's the best way I've found to modify things and not have it get fucked up in the game. But that's only for DS1, so like I don't really know for I'm not entirely sure for Elden Ring. But yes, I would try that, as I've found that to be a pretty good method of just import the fiver you want, and then when you're done, you export loose fiver. And generally, because you don't need to export textures personally for me, because I like the textures, it'll still load the base ones that are connected to the fiver. But for any edits I'm doing, just simple like mesh hole fixing or smoothing certain things. But it does list Elden Ring, so that's interesting. Okay. And Bloodborne, which is very cool. But yeah, the Aqua model tools, I've only used those for like Demon Souls fivers, but even that's not ideal. It doesn't really. I've talked to the Shadowlith homie, and they're like, Nyeh. They're like, I don't really recommend. They're like, it's kind of fucky right now. So, um, DS3 fiver. Well, that's the interesting thing. It actually lists Elden Ring, but doesn't list Dark Souls 3. So presumably it has Dark Souls 3 support, but like it doesn't officially list the game itself. Like hell, you don't even need these drop downs for how I do it. I just import any fiver, and then you can go to whatever fucking folder you want. You can go to the Elden Ring folder, like. So the drop downs are for if you were actually like doing it from based on your MSB or based on certain things, but I don't fuck with that. You've got a weird hissy noise that goes out when you stop talking. Oh, hissy noise that goes out when you stop talking. The only thing I'm thinking of is that there's cicadas outside that are going fucking wild. The cicadas are going buck wild outside. Like they're fucking, day and night. Because yeah, I haven't. That's definitely it. Okay, yeah. I'm wondering if it's picking up the cicadas going buck wild. Let me check something. Let me know if that helps. I closed my window. I wasn't sure that the microphone would pick that up because I haven't actually modified my microphone settings at all. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Fucking cicadas must have, because they're obviously way outside. Wow, cicadas, you're crazy, dog. You're going buck wild out there. I respect it though. They're nonstop. They're going to Pound Town out in the trees. Um, all right, let's see if we can dial in this little height map here. So I want to get rid of the little extra dots here, even if it cuts off some detail. And so let's go back to our preview. It's parallax. Oh shit, that's too much parallax. So this is kind of, you can see how it actually affects it. It's pretty cool. No, I don't think I've ever been like right next to one. Well, I mean, I've been outside like walking the dog while they're, going buck wild, and I'm like, oof, damn, you guys are going crazy. I respect it. Okay, so this parallax slider is kind of goofy because I don't think it actually means anything. Not from what I've found with this program, because it doesn't actually, because the way you would modify the actual amount of parallax, I guess maybe just with Dark Souls 1 at least, DSR, is it's actually just the black versus white, right? So the white is the lower portion, the black, and then basically it depends on the contrast of it. So how black is it? How white is it? So if you want to go gray, then therefore it'd be less high. And so this parallax slider doesn't seem to relate to anything. I'm assuming that's just for my edification. I can see the slider, but like it doesn't actually affect the finished height map, which is a shame. I wish, because I want to be able to edit from here directly. Because I can go in later, obviously, like in Paint.net easily, and like switch this black to be gray and etc. Wait, where is this texture in New Londo after you drain the water? Yeah, this is after you drain the water. It's underneath once you go to the lower level of New Londo. This is the corpse pile. It's pretty cool. I do like you can move the light around. We'll start with that just for funsies. Yeah, this program is actually really cool because you can actually do specular, normal, parallax, diffuse. You can do a whole lot of things. So let's export a parallax, which we have right here. I thought so, but I was like, wait, I don't remember where I've seen this. Yeah. This is all New Londo action. My favorite place of all. Not really. The second half of DS1, unfortunately, I don't like nearly as much as the first half. But I love the first half more than life itself, so like, you do the math. I still love the second half then. Just less, The first half is like a 20 out of 10. The second half is like a 10 out of 10. So, yeah, all right. Save that. We now have our new height map correctly named M16 underscore dead underscore bodies underscore h.dds. Although I don't think you actually have to name it like that. I love the first half of DS1 is just unbelievably peak and amazing and well crafted. And the second half, I think it's just not my favorite. I think it loses a lot of the like the first half has that interconnected nature, and then the second half they kind of toss that out because I guess they had to, and obviously we know that they were rushed, and the second half I think just loses some of the grandeur of it because it just the fact that you capitalize with Anor Londo and getting the Lord Vessel, and it's hard not to feel like it's downhill from there. And obviously I say that as someone who lives in this game, and has spent like, we're going on like 1,500 hours in it. The second half, and drop the map textures into this folder. You need to look at the path to the textures in the material and drop the map textures into this folder. Yeah, I mean, I know how to manage the textures. I know there's that other model or map folder. I could, like the 999, I could dump them all in that, but I still would be updating the actual witchy, and I haven't updated the. That's a bad idea, cat. I haven't updated the actual Fiverr yet, so still working on it. So we have underscore H, which is great. So we have that, and then we have to repack it. Okay, and then we need to open up the overall witchy, and we will crack that bad boy open, and we will make a new one. Okay, get that. Oh, was Magpie talking to someone else? That makes sense. This was a message to another dude. I got it. It only shows me like, I don't know, I don't see the whole context. That makes total sense. Look at Magpie helping out, as always. Yes, you do have to go into the Fiverr for the models and then tell it where to. Yeah, or just straight up removing the OG models and replacing them with new assets. Oh, yeah, you're talking about the assets in DS1. Yes, there are some particularly low quality ones. A dog just jumped off the bed to chase a cat. Oof. Uh, I love a real tree in the dark root skip. Oh, there you go. Not nearly as bad as DS3 though. Nearly as bad as DS3 in which respect? I'm curious. Did add that. Haha. So now we have the height map added. Uh, oh, low quality assets. Yeah, I mean, obviously DS3 on average has higher quality assets than DS1. But yes, there are. So I think that's what makes it more noticeable in DS3 is that when you do see the ones that are kind of crappy, you're like, oof. My dog is being real fucky right now. Some sort of faithful facelift for props like that. Uh, yeah, I think that's why I've been hesitant to totally replace meshes or textures. Spetsnaz, what's up? What you doing? I am working on Dark Souls Re-Remastered. I am currently making a height map for some dead bodies in New Londo, which is just a really weird sentence. We'll see if it works. Probably not, but we'll see. But yeah, the faithful facelift. I mean, technically, that's what I'm doing personally. I consider it that for the subdivision and smoothing of vertices. That's a pretty good way of adding geometric detail, but then not altering like the actual way that they look. Height map for dead bodies. That is true. So that way I can get a parallax occlusion mapping effect because they look pretty flat. You know, they're basing it, they're only really relying on a normal map to get any sort of depth, and it doesn't look great. It doesn't look great. Yeah, I don't think that worked. Maybe? Is there a subtle parallax effect? Yeah, you'll notice that it completely broke the look of them, though. So that material, the MTD that it was using, is very specific and to this area. And whenever you try to switch it to a different one, it just completely goes, oh my dear God, it fucking hates it. I mean, you wouldn't really get far trying to smooth those tree models. Oh, you're talking about those trees. That's true. Those trees, yeah, there's not a lot you can do with that. Yeah, you basically just need to wholesale replace those. That's for sure. Yeah, unfortunately, it wants the it wants this specific MTD. Yeah, sadly, those trees, because they're literally just like two pieces of cardboard put together, you can't really, you can't do much with it. Like, you can, man, if we tried parallaxing those trees, it'd look like hot fucking dog shit. And to be fair, it already looks like hot fucking dog shit. Um, all my efforts of, I bet, because that's the funny thing, I ended up undoing all the trees but is there another major remaster project like this going on for DSR? Um, Not that I'm aware of, to be honest. I think like you had the DSR texture pack, DSR 2020 texture pack back in, well, 2020. There was that. There's that one MTD mod that kind of does some stuff, but that's about it. It's not really broad or anything. So as far as I know, I don't think so. And like having worked on it, like I get why. Oh no, no, we don't need to use Unity. No. No, the only thing we need is the more modern version of Dandelion, the From Software engine. That's all we need. Give me the Elden Ring version. We'd be good to go. Maybe. You'd have to update all the materials and all that stuff, but god damn it. Son of a bitch. Wait, where am I trying to go? Oh yeah, I'm going this way. Wait, am I going this way? Oh, it worked. DS1 world with DS3 visuals. Yeah, I think the more that I've looked into DS3, I'm like, man, that shit is ugly by default. That shit is ugly. There, I mean, there's a lot of beauty there, but man, there's a lot of ugly shit there. It's nasty. Um, yeah, I mean, the fibers themselves only have the mesh. The fibers tell the game where to find the textures, but the fibers themselves do not actually store the textures. The textures are stored in a separate folder, where it's a TPF folder. Yeah, don't look at the geometry. Don't look at the geometry. It's nasty. Wait, where the fuck am I going? I don't know why. Oh god, I just need to walk over here. Oh, nice. But yeah, DS3, I think the more I've looked at it, it's just fucking ugly, man. Um, DS1 and DS3 plays the same. I don't know. I don't think that they do play the same. Um, I don't know. I think they play pretty differently. I mean, obviously DS3 is like sped up, right? That's your big difference. But I think they do feel genuinely very different. But yeah, so it's all about the file structure, Nils, with the fibers just being the meshes. Um, Now, sometimes when it comes to objects, now, sorry, that was my dog barking. DS1 and Bloodborne are the closest in feel. I also think I don't agree with that necessarily. I think Bloodborne very much feels like its own thing. I don't know that there's much crossover um, with Bloodborne, to be honest. I think Bloodborne is very much its own thing. Um, but yeah, yeah, DS3, like, man, you get close to a lot of stuff. It just looks nasty. Yeah, I would agree that if you start more simplistically with DS1 and understand, because a lot of it carries forward. Elden Ring switches up some classifications for certain items, but generally, oh, I mean, the jump attack, true. Yes, I mean, there are certain things about Bloodborne that absolutely do feel like DS1. I guess I meant more like on the high level of, I think when you add everything up together, Bloodborne feels very different to me. And then Bloodborne got injected into DS3, but even that, Bloodborne feels very separate from DS3 IMO. And DS2 feels very, oh shit, my ass, okay. Oh, bitch ass. Yeah, you hate the big swing, don't you? Oh my god, that's how I'm gonna kill him. But yeah, oh no, I agree with the jump attack and the, yeah, there's certain animations they certainly reuse. I mean, hell, I was playing Elden Ring, and I was using literally the same longsword R2. It's ridiculous. I I mean, I don't know. Yeah, DS3 I feel like the speed is the main thing it took from Bloodborne. The that I think is what it really took from Bloodborne. But beyond that, I do think it's the standard Dark Souls formula but sped up. Dark Souls 2 feels like its own thing because it is. Um, Verted armor. It doesn't support thanks to Yabber. Yeah, I mean, I would recommend upgrading to Witchy B&D over Yabber, as Witchy B&D is just the successor to Yabber, and it can work with more file formats, and it's updated currently. Yabber's cool. Like, I use Yabber on like Prepare to Die Edition just because it's quicker, and with Prepare to Die Edition, I don't need it to do anything special. But Witchy does have a lot of support for the newer games and newer file formats. How do you spell it? Yeah, it's WITCHYBND. And it literally took the ashes of Yabber and then crafted a whole successor to it. And it works very much in the same way, but it's just better. And I had to slowly move over to using Witchy. And so you might have more luck with certain file formats using Witchy. Whoop. Oh, get shit on, dude. Alright, we got the... Oh, I need to get the very large ember, don't I? While I'm down here. Yoink. Okay, we're gonna fuck them up. Oh, we got explodey head over here. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Wait, that's not the way to go. Really testing out my lantern down here. Nope. 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 You can tell I've been in this area so many times, right? It's the area I've been in the least. Probably. I don't like it. Man, you're nasty, big dog. You're nasty. Oh, shit. Okay, you're still alive. Hey, are you dead yet? Okay, now you're dead. Okay, thank you. Nope, not on that side. You think for the Soul series to evolve, should it have become faster paced? I'm a bit torn on that. I think in some ways, sure. I think Elden Ring is kind of the perfection of the formula, honestly. Like, I think it really does nail what I like about it, and I think it's fast enough, but also feels methodical in a weird way. I don't know. Like, Elden Ring feels... Elden Ring just feels right. It's kind of hard to explain why, but it does. It feels like how I wish DS3 feels, and I personally think DS3 feels great. Like, don't get me wrong, I think DS3 feels great. I think Elden Ring is just like they nailed it. They dialed that shit in, and it just feels great. And so I don't know where it goes from beyond Elden Ring. Like, I hope they just kind of get fucking weird with it, because every time they've sort of experimented, I've loved it. You know, like Bloodborne. Admittedly, I usually feel like I felt like I was naked the first few times playing Bloodborne, because I was like, dude, I gotta have a shield. I feel like I'm missing a part of my body, you know. And then I got used to it. And then Sekiro, obviously, they were like, well, let's see if we can do that and get rid of the stamina bar. And that ended up being fucking awesome. So I kind of trust them to just jam out, you know? Oh, let me close Blender in some of these programs. I think the game is like, ooh, my CPU is like, all right, dog. All right, big dog. You're doing a lot of stuff up here. All right. I don't know. I'm not sure where they go from here. I do like the methodical style to DS1. I much prefer DS1 combat to DS2. I think DS2 has the problem where it's a mismatch of it. Sometimes the animations can be quick, but it feels exceptionally slow. So there's always this sort of distinction between the two, and I feel it. I feel as though the combat is slower than it should be when the animations are not matching that. I think that's what bugs me about it. Also, the feedback that you get for DS2 is much worse, frankly. And when you're hitting enemies, it doesn't feel like you're hitting them almost at all in DS2 most of the time. And so I think it's all about game feel, and I think DS2 doesn't have a great game feel. But that's not like a hot take or anything. That's pretty commonly understood. It also had just the worst goddamn dead zone in the world. It used a fucking box dead zone instead of the radial one that all the other games use. So why did they do that? No fucking idea. No idea. Just really stupid. And it just doesn't feel great. I will say this floor texture doesn't look great. Like, I know it's meant to be mushy, but it's still kind of blurry, you know? I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that. Let's see if we can traverse this area and get there on me own. Okay, let's go in here. Yeah, so it's this texture here. So let's go to 33 hundo and see what we can do. Because I want to see what this texture is. Is it using bump mapping? Because boy, it doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. This is probably for stairs if I had to guess. Yeah, for some reason they always have bump mapping. Or essentially they have the normal map turned off for staircases. Don't know why that is. And admittedly, I turn it on, I don't really notice a huge difference, but it is what it is. Let's see if I can find the fiver down here. Oh, this is a chunky ass fiver. Damn, son. Also, I should say, for added context, I do love DS2. I just, I have criticisms. Oh, my chat stopped working again. You love to see it. DS2 player stagger is a crime. I feel like DS1's world was more cohesive. Oh, 100%. Yeah, Majula is great. And DS2 feels disconnected in that way because that's quite literally what they had to do with the game when they were rushing to finish it. They had to sew together all these disparate areas that didn't really make a lot of sense. And so that is exactly why I just stopped treating it as a serious game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously in DS2 you can get pretty busted, but I love DS2. I really do. I love it more than DS3 personally. I think DS3 is a better game, but I enjoy my time in DS2 so much more. Couldn't get into DS2. Oh man, I highly recommend trying, man. It's great. It's great. There's a lot of things that are kind of wonky, but man, that's great. I love the vibes. And a lot of it went forward, a lot of the spirit of DS2 was finally realized with Elden Ring. So, yeah, hot take right there, I know. Yeah, DS3, I don't know. DS3, I almost feel like somewhat indifference about. Like, because I've played DS3 a lot, and I think it's technically great in terms of like boss fights and the OSTs, and I think the lore's fucking sick, and I think like so much of it is really great. And yet it does partially feel a little soulless to me versus DS1 and DS2, where I think DS1 and DS2 they have heart, they have spirit. There's something to them where I think DS3 lost that a bit for me, because when I actually think through the areas in DS3, I struggle to find areas that I have like an emotional attachment to. Like when I think through them, I'm like, the one I go, okay, well, I really liked Archdragon Peak. I thought that was pretty cool. And then I think about the other areas. I'm like, I think the Ringed City was pretty cool looking. I don't really have an emotional attachment to that. I don't feel there's something in like DS1, DS2 where there's certain areas I go back to and I think fondly of, and I love being in that area. And DS3, for me personally, I didn't have a lot of areas that I liked being in. And I accept that like certain areas should be unlikable, and because by design it's meant to like fuck with you, right? But DS3, I just don't have warm fuzzy feelings for sort of any area. Um, Name one good boss from DS1. Oh shit. I mean, Artorias, obviously. Manus is great. Hell, I like the Asylum Demon. I like Taurus Demon. Capper Demon, I think, is fun. Um, I don't know. DS3 or DS1 bosses, like, obviously now are considered easy. But surprisingly, you find people who played Elden Ring first and then they jumped to DS1. They still actually have a lot of difficulty. Oh, the gargoyles are great. Ornstein and Smo, like, come on, DS1, we got some fucking great bosses. Come on. Is one of the only good ones? Really? I think DS1's got some really good bosses. It's got better bosses than DS2 IMO. I think DS2 bosses are vastly easier. DS2 has Smelter Demon. All the DLC bosses, to be honest with you, are fucking awesome. So it gets credit for all the DLC bosses because they're so sick. Base game, you have Smelter Demon. Pursuer, I actually like. I do. His moveset's pretty simplistic, but I like him. Yeah, Smelter Demon is one of the weird exceptions for DS2 where it's a fucking awesome boss. It makes you work for it. It has a varied moveset. It has alternates of moves where you think it's doing something and then it fucking isn't doing that. It's great and it fucks with you. And then the timing, and then if you get too greedy, and it's fast but it's slow, and it alternates beautifully between those. Like Smelter Demon is a weird like highlight that doesn't make any sense why that wasn't replicated with other bosses. I don't get it. I don't know. I love the frog thing. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not mad they reused Smelter Demon. I got it. I was like, dude, he's pretty cool. Like, and he's a little extra side guy. So fuck it, whatever. Do what you got to do. Oh yeah, I was looking at this floor texture. You got me talking about DS2. Yeah, I don't like the gaping dragon in DS1. Don't really care. Calamite is pretty sick. Yeah, that's true. The whole DLC. Is there a mod for DS2 where Majula Smith sells unlimited shards? Oh, I would bet. I honestly enjoy the Pursuer boss fight. I think it's just fun. I like dodging him. I like parrying him. He's just a fun dude. I don't know. And in Bearer of the Curse, there's which I know I haven't talked about that mod very much because that's basically back with Yozora, and he's working on it. The him being faster and then having some of his tougher moves from his later versions in the earlier version of Pursuer, very fun, very cool. Sen, oh yeah, I hated the DES remake. No way. I know there's a lot of people. I think there's very loud people that don't like the remake. I personally disagree. I think there are artistic changes I did not like, but on the whole, it's an absolutely sick remake. Like the amount of work that went into that remake, bananas. And I know that people go, oh, they just ruined the look of everything. I disagree. And that's as someone who loves the OG. But no, I think Boletaria has to be the one they changed the most. But I think it still feels like Demon Souls. So I think the aesthetic in some ways you can say is more generic, but quite honestly, I think Demon Souls looks generic. And I don't necessarily mean that in a bad way. I think it's aged very well, the OG one, because it has a more generic fantasy look in some areas. And I think it's benefited by that. And DS1, I think in some ways has not aged as well for certain things because it was going for a more defined art style. So, I also, yeah, I agree there should have been a toggle for the original music. But having said that, I totally understand why they felt the need to plus up some of the music because they were emulating what From Software has done. From Software's own music has moved closer to what Demon Souls Remake was doing. I mean, reverse that. You know what I mean. From Software has moved to more bombastic music. It just has, in a wider orchestra. And so I totally understand why they would move to a more similar sounding thing for the Demon Souls remake. That just makes total sense to me. I don't agree with all their music changes, obviously not. Um, would you say the same for Bloodborne? I mean, okay, so that's where it is a bit different for me because I don't hold Demon's Souls in the same stratosphere as Bloodborne. I don't. I think Bloodborne is a genuinely foundational game. I think it is just ungodly amazing. So I do hold it to a different degree. But even then, as long as the original one is still playable, I understand that there will have to be changes for a remake. My personal preference would be not a remake. I would like a remaster where you don't mess with the geometry. You simply use the higher quality textures that you likely already had, but you just couldn't use or wasn't visible because of the limited resolution and limited texture filtering. And then you add the solid TAA implementation from like Elden Ring. Obviously, we would like DLSS and all that, but honestly, I would just take a good TAA at this point. Better mesh texture LODs, everything that is completely doable in the current engine that From Software uses. And I think you could do so much to Bloodborne without changing the look of it. Personally, don't even touch the goddamn music. Don't touch it. Don't touch the fucking music. I will say, I'll fight him on that. There's no reason to touch that fucking music. Do not touch that music. That music's perfect. That's one of the greatest OSTs. That has some of the best music, video game or not. Oh, if your girlfriend bought you a PS5 to play, but you'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Yeah, don't touch Bloodborne music. That's off limits. You're not allowed to touch that. I will be pissed. And if you do touch it, you better have a fucking toggle for the original OST. I'm not gonna. That one will get me pissed because I hold the Bloodborne OST in the highest regard. I just it's so amazing. Yeah, exactly. New coat of paint. Don't. I think it has a high enough geometry like density, and I think you have enough there that you don't need to remake it. It's close enough. You can just touch it up, but you need to keep the aesthetic and the atmosphere in that game. I So that I am very hesitant if they were to take the same sort of remake methodology. I'm like, ooh boy, that's. I mean, you're touching the Holy Grail. You're touching the Ten Commandments. You need a light touch on that. I am a little protective of that. And weirdly, I'm less protective of DS1, despite that being my favorite and being the one I've worked on the most. And I think it's because, I don't know, I feel like we have DSR. I think it's a great version, and then I'm working on my mod, and I think we'll have a great version that's available. And if they remake DS1, there will be that version. I don't think it. I don't know. I'm less like protective of that. Bloodborne, I do feel like I don't know, man. Like that's so special. Um, except for that one random gravestone that's flying. Yeah, yeah, that one is funny to me. Yeah, From Software is weird. They the flying gate that's in Duke's archives, and then you have the fucking old Yarnum statue. It's so funny. What was I doing? Let me highlight this goddamn floor before I forget. I'm really bad at talking and modding. Okay, so that's that. Aha! Okay, so we have M16 floor 01W. Have I not upscaled this? Oh, floor 01WS, oh floor O. Oh, shit my ass. Really? I haven't upscaled this? Huh. Uh-oh. Well, that's my bad. Okay. Well, we're all doomed to. I mean, realistically, I could just tell it to use the other texture. Yeah, what the fuck am I doing? I mean, I should upscale this texture anyway. But, like, there's no difference between the wet one and the regular one, at least not visually, as far as I can tell. Um, I guess we'll find out. there's some shenanigans at play. Let's go to M16000001. Yeah, oh, floor 01W. Yeah, that's where the blur is coming from. Yeah. So this is one where I'm going to use the de-blurring tool because it actually does a pretty good job of already de-blurring the blurred portions. Wow, it's doing great on this texture actually. I hate these portions though. So if we up the de-blur, yeah, it is limited. Like I'm not gonna make them perfect, and that's fine. I think about Bloodborne. Oh hell yeah! Is the game fully playable from start to finish with the mod? It is indeed. Yes. I really want to see a DS2 remake on the regular engine they use for other games with all the lost content. I think the problem there, and I've talked about this a lot, that I just don't think there's enough set in stone for them to base the DS2 remake on, if that makes sense. Like, I think what we have, like, that's the game we got. And it was because of the incredibly difficult development. And I just don't know if there's enough info there and plans for them to go in and say, here's exactly what the remake should be. I think they'd kind of have to like freeball it a little bit or fuck it we ball mode. And I think that could be risky. Then again, you have to think about who's your target audience. Is it for the people who really love DS2 as it is now? Or is it for the people who would like what DS2 could have been? But I still think like that, those plans were not realized enough to necessitate, I think, a remake because it's not the game that we got. So the people who like the game we got, they'd go, well, okay, that's not the game I really like. So I don't know. I think there you don't have, it's not as easy of a slam dunk. I think it's a lot more complicated because of that. I think DS1 is a very easy remake because it's a very set, here's what the game is, make it better. Make the tech better, make it load things from greater distances. And like you can, it's a very defined game. The only thing you can run across is like Izalith. Yeah, it's not great. But I still think, like if they were going to remake DS1, I don't think they should try to make Izalith into a swamp. That's actually a good example. I don't think that makes a lot of sense. I think you stick to what DS1 is in the released version. And the swamp, we can always remember what the swamp could have been. Because the only person I'd want to actually manifest the Izalith swamp would be Miyazaki himself. Because I don't want them to look at concept art and then just kind of freeball it. Because I just don't think that's going to work, personally. But that's just me. Once again, I'll play whatever the fuck happens with it. Realistically. Alright. So, I have upgraded the texture. I don't know. So I'm torn on. I'm kind of in the group for DS2 where I actually like that they don't make sense. Like in terms of like how I think it fed into the dreamlike quality that DS2 has. And I think you lose that if you fully realize it. Now, I still think that'd be fucking cool and awesome, and I'd play the shit out of that. So don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, I think there's a charm to what we got. And I think a lot of people call that like copium or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, that's fine, whatever. I like the game as it is. And I think if you were to plus up the graphics of DS2 and, remesh certain things, but it is what it is today, but make that a higher fidelity, I think that'd be very cool. I would be down for that. What's up, Mortal Crux? New Kingsfield installment. Yeah, I could see like a first-person thing if they want to go back to that. I mean, the level layout of DS2 is truly hilarious. It's great. I love it. I think it's such a vibe, coming from Harvest Valley and then going to Iron Keep. That's so cool. That's so cool. By the way, everyone should like the stream. Lord Denning is correct. That is true. I don't. Does that help? Is that a thing with liking the stream? Does that help while you're streaming, or is that like after the fact of like the VOD sitting there? I don't fucking know, but that sounds like a great idea. W. Yeah, didn't I? Didn't I save that? I did. I did. Oh, it does? Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, I think, you know, From Software, they always work on multiple projects at once. Um, so I'm not sure what they have cooking, but I believe in whatever they're working on, as simplistic as that sounds. Looking forward to the dev talk this Sunday. Yeah, yeah. Lil Bones, she messaged me. She's like, "Oh, are you cool if Mortal joins?" And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds sick. That sounds fucking awesome." Yeah, I gotta retweet that again, or just tweet it out. And on the day of, that's gonna be very cool. Cause yeah, originally we were gonna like do some sort of co-op thing with DS1, and I went, no, my mod doesn't really work online that well, and then I don't want her to get banned. So I was just like, you play through the game, and then I will focus more on like talking, because I suck at talking and gaming, as you can tell from the stream. But I can like Sherpa her through the game and give tips and tricks, because I don't actually know how much she's played Dark Souls 1. I think she said she had played it before but not beaten it, so I was like, okay. Hopefully the less knowledge, the better. That'll make it even more fun. But it'll be a good way for me to talk about the mod and all the fuck-ups I've made. But they have so many teams. Yeah, I mean, they obviously they've been hiring as well, so. And they usually like to juggle between 3 different projects, all on varying timelines. They've gotten better at like letting the project breathe a bit versus their 2014, 2015, 2016 output. I guess even 2017, like with the DLCs for DS3. Oh yeah, there's tons of cool stuff in the skyboxes for DS2 and like distant stuff, and yeah, it's interesting with DS2 and DS3. They went way more for the distant scenery and whatnot being like billboards that were angled correctly, and DS1 just actually had distant geometry. It's very low quality, but it was distant geometry. And so I think that's actually aged a little bit better than the billboards that are just like flat fucking images. Especially the distant trees in DS2. Oof. Oof. It does not look good. It's real bad. It's one of the first things I like deleted. I was like, get that shit out of here. But I get why they were doing it. Because I think they had to make the trade-off of like, we're using more geo, so we need to, let's tone down the distant geometry. Yeah, it's mostly a skybox thing. Yeah. And then one long elevator. What's the deal with the path to the other berg? Oh, god damn it. Fucking ass, shit ass. Really? You guys used BC7 on this fucking texture? That's out of nowhere, but okay. Such is life. What the fuck? Why would you guys use... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the other berg, I just kind of put that on ice, to be honest, because I was like, that's too much work. That's outside the scope of this mod. I'm gonna think about that later. I'm gonna think about that much later. Once I saw all the bugs and all the things I was fixing in this mod, I was like, no, no, and that's outside of like, because I want this mod specifically to be a faithful remaster of the game that we got. Now later on, wait, what the shit in my ass? What? Oh, I don't think I repacked it. I didn't repack it. My bad. I only packed it here. You got a double pack, guys. You got a double pack for DSR. Okay. Let me try that again. It's one of the few times they just randomly were like, you know what? BC7 texture compression. Why? Don't know. Yeah, I missed a repack. I missed a repack. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, Otherberg is cool. It's a cool idea. And then it was daunting. And there's a lot of collision work that I was like, ooh, I don't like that. Okay, so I did get the big ember. Feeling good about that. Got the big ember. And now I'm like, I'm scared. I'm scared for my fucking life. Alright, bitch ass. You don't even know what's coming, because now I got the big ember. I can go back. I can do other cool things. Ooh, did you drop a large titty shard? Oh, hey, you dropped the large dark hand. That's pretty cool. All the homies like a dark hand. Can you look at the fog on the water? It cuts off sharply. It does. Yeah, they're not great. Wait, so why exactly is the BC7 compression disabled? Yeah, I mean, that's just basically what they chose to compress their textures with. And it supports BC7 because it is obviously DirectX 11. They had support for BC7, and they did use BC7 for basically anything that had transparency. The game will use BC7, which is great. But for whatever reason, they didn't move it over to BC7 for everything else. Now, I would assume that's because the textures that they got were already BC1. So they didn't... Shit in my fucking ass. Are you kidding me? Well, okay. That's... Shit in my goddamn ass. Oh my god. Okay. No, they use... I think it's because the textures they ended up getting, because a lot of them, people assumed that like they would have source textures from software, but I've only seen like 3 cases of the thousands of textures I've looked at that Remastered had a higher res texture than Prepare to Die Edition. Like, that's just the facts. So unfortunately, I think they were already BC compressed. BC1. So presumably, you know, now there is still some benefit to moving to BC7 for certain things. So they did for skyboxes, and it can reduce banding on certain things. And so, but for whatever reason, they didn't move to it for all the albedos. I would love if they had. So, but so then you could upscale and I mean you can, but the original is still BC1. So like the compression to BC1 has been done. So you're not going to get the benefit of if you had worked on the texture originally, and then packed it into BC7. That is the ideal situation. We don't have that situation. There's not secret detail hidden if you were to use like BC7. That's the unfortunate reality. God, look at this fucking... ugh. Look at that transparency. It's so disgusting. Oh yeah, I have literally like the lowest amount of health ever. So that's sick. Oh my god, I got so many humanities though. You love to see it. Oh my god. All of these are so ugly looking. God. It's terrible. Okay, let's see if we can find... Can we find this object? I think we go this way, and then we go this way. Aha! It's 12. Oh, it's 1200. Another thing about early Souls games, the SFX. Ooh, when I listen to it, I want to bust. I mean, you do what you got to do, man. Yeah. What was I doing? 1200. That's right. Yeah, they're pretty low res. They have like this horrible low res nature to a lot of their sound effects, but I kind of like it because it's kind of their signature. They use like the lowest audio processing possible. It's great. Oh yeah, okay. So let me fly down here, see if I can. It's a random guy you help a bunch. Take like 5 hours to download your mod. Oh, cool beans. That has been a while. Yeah, what's up? What's up, big dog? No problem. Happy to help. Oh, I think I found it. Okay, let's look at the Alp here. We got a little Alp going on. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, fuck this stupid alpha bullshit. It looks terrible. And I get they're doing it to blend textures, but God, it looks fucking awful. Let's see if that helps anything out. Let's see if we like that. We might not like that. I don't know. Well, it's better. So, I'll take that. Yeah, like what the fuck is going on with this wall, by the way? It looks absolutely disgusting. Disgusto El Barfo. It's hideous. They have this fucking transparency bullshit going on top of it. It's hideous. And yet I don't actually know how to remove it because it's not showing up with the actual tech. Oh my god, look at this UV mapping. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, it's so nasty. That's so nasty. What was I looking at again? Was I down here? Yeah, it's these little mounds, right? I think it's this wall. Yeah, that UV mapping's rough. Yeah, so that's the thing. Normally it shows up in the Fiverr editor pretty easily that it's a transparent layer they're putting on top of it. Yeah, they're putting an alpha effect on that texture, applying it on top to make it look grimy or whatever the fuck they're trying to do. And it's weirdly, it's normally like visible to where I can just delete it. But oddly, that is not the case right now. It's not correctly showing up for me to remove it. It's really weird because you can see that this one is around the edges of a lot of the bottom portions. And then that's the ground one. If we go to the wall, you look so smart doing all this mod stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm pretty, hey, I have some skills, and then I'm really dumb at a lot of things. So that's usually okay. Let's go to M16 section. Have I upscaled that? What have I done with that? Is that fixable by replacing it with the brick tech? So, I mean, that's the problem is I'm not able to find the listing even for the texture that they're applying on top of it as the alpha effect. Normally, that's pretty easy to find in the Fiverr file. It's usually one of these material IDs, and you'll notice with the MTD, it'll use _alp to signify that it is an alpha effect and there will be transparency. And that's how you can normally find where that is and then delete it. Unfortunately, with however they're doing it down here, it's not being mentioned in the Fiverr file. So I don't really know why that is, to be honest. So, yeah. What was I doing? Oh yeah, let's go to O2 because I believe that'll have the section thing I'm looking for. Yeah, it's M16 section W. Oh, I did upscale it. So this is what it's supposed to look like, but it's being covered by this hot dog shit ass texture. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. You hate to see it. Like, look at this. Ugh. Like, what the fuck? I'm almost like, what are you doing? Like, over here it looks better, but then when you go through here, it's got this, it has that transparency effect going on. It's very odd. Very odd. I don't know why that's happening, to be honest with you, because I can tell it's being applied on top of it. Almost as like a parallax effect, actually. But even, well, even at the edge there, you can still see, maybe it's like this, yeah. Yeah, I see what they were going for, but like, it just, oof. It's not looking great. So I'm like, wait, what is this? Because it's not being listed in the Fiverr file. And if it's not being listed there, then you wonder if it's being done in the, is it being done in the MTD that it's using? I wonder if it's like some special, because even like the specular looks pretty fucking bad. It's not great, but we need to, let's have some progress. Let's kill some things. See, that specular looks pretty good. I like that. Luckily, people will just run through here, so I don't need to get like too like worried. Also, what the fuck's going on? Okay, well now we gotta look into these fucking bones. Oh shit, my ass. Okay. Oh hey hey ghost, very uncool. Just so you know. Okay. Well, oh my god, he just shit all over me. Okay. Hey, other guy, fall down. Bitch ass. Oh shit, my ass. Where the fuck did you come from? Okay, well that was. Oh, you are that guy. Oh, I broke. Shit, my fucking ass. Okay, pop off, man. Pop off. I intended to put some of the mud pile geometry. Yeah, they. Oh, yeah, I do need the transient curse. Let's humanity it up. Oh, hey, Phantom. Okay. Yeah, these bones. What's going on with these bones? Why are they so bright? I gotta look at that. Ah, shit. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look, God, these bones are Oh, fuck. There's a whole problem going on here. Oh, the big suck. They're giving me the big suck. Well, that went well. Okay, now we know there's something we need to fix because these bones look fucking terrible. Yeah, Phantom's in this area. That's just disrespectful. You absolutely do not do that. Okay, is that part of... Ah, yes. So those are decals. Which I think... I must have them set to the wrong ID, I'm thinking. That's the only thing I can think here, because they look like they're just not being... so they're set to 212. Okay, so let's load up my actual project. I may have forgotten to change their ID, because it looks like they're not being shadowed at all. Oh, shit. Okay. Hey, full screen, motherfuckers. What are we doing? Yeah, they were set to a different ID. Look at that. They are shadowed, interestingly enough. But they are set to a completely different setup of IDs. That's interesting. I fucked up at some point, I guess. 212. That's my other change where I'm making the chests actually share the same ID with the things that they're surrounded, where FromSoft would make them stand out a little bit more to like let you know that they're interactable. I kind of am undoing that, which some people might not like, but personally I don't think it was actually that necessary. I think it looked fine without that. And I think they blend in well, and you don't need to like go, hey, here's a goddamn chest, you know? Like, I don't think you need to do that. So let's save that. That should fix that room. That's one bug down. And some other textures I've upscaled. So every time I stream, I always end up having some good mod progress, you know? I appreciate that. Okay. Let's load out. Load out. I need to drink some water and go to the bathroom and make coffee. I need to do all the things. So let me hit this. Enjoy watching the process a lot. I'm glad. I never thought people would be interested in this. But then again, I saw Stade stream. You know, he always does his streaming of like showing, you know, game development and mod work for DS2, and people watch that. So I guess I was like, well, I guess if he's doing it, but he's also like really fucking awesome and cool and is doing some crazy stuff. I think he's making an Armored Core knockoff using Godot or Godot, but I think it's Godot is the actual way to say it. I could be wrong. I need to go to OBS. That's right. Coffee break. And I gotta pee. So I gotta do a lot of things. I'll be back in like less than 10 minutes though. So I'll be back. ES3 is the family hollowed dog that drank Red Bull. Yeah, true, true, fair. I ended up getting a soda while the coffee's brewing. What did I miss? A lot of stuff, a lot of cool dialogue. I need to kill the four kings, alright? I need to reclaim my honor. Oh yeah, I unlocked the shortcut, right? Or did I? Did I not unlock this one shortcut that's like right when you run in? I don't remember. Really don't remember. We'll check it out. We'll check it out. That's fine. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. What's up, big dogs? Ah, shit my ass. Okay. What's up, big dogs? Okay, double big dogs. Can you check the fog in Firelink? Yeah. Wait. Oh, I forgot I had warped here, so I didn't gain any flasks back. Oh, that's stinky. Oh, good. Okay, so I do have the shortcut now. Oh, this is stinky. Did you add light sources to those blue torches? Yes, I did. They actually had illumination baked into their special effect thingamajiggies, but then I went ahead and added a point light manually to each one because I thought it looked cool. So I was like, you know what? Let me give you a little point light backup, you know? Oh, shit my ass. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, I just... Oh my god. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, you know what? Okay, alright. Okay, mm-hmm. Yeah, Okay, alright. Okay, you know what? Okay. That's... Okay. I mean, this ain't really, you know, it's not really... It's not really worth it. So I'm always torn if I should, like, use this bonfire, right? Maybe. Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Okay, well, you know what? Like, fuck you too, man. Like, fuck you too. I didn't appreciate that. Oh, okay. So I do need to warp to... Hold on. So let's zoom out. I noticed textures that I need to fix. See, the only problem is you have to... I'm always forgetting which one is which. Because they're like identical map pieces. So there's 0100 and 2750. We'll just edit both of them. How about that? How about that? Suck on that From Software. That sounds weird. I believe there's a texture in here that I need to tell. Wall stone, base floor, Alexander, psst. I see the psst. Is that Coca-Cola or beer, Mr. From Soft Serve? It is actually a generic diet cola called Diet Doctor Choice. It's a very weird name. I don't know I don't know why they named it that, but they did. It's very strange, but it's only like $3.70 for a 12 pack. So it's pretty sweet. And it doesn't taste as good as like... No, actually, no. I take it back. Hold on. It's a generic version of Dr. Pepper. I don't know why my brain was thinking Diet Coke, but it is a generic version of Diet Dr. Pepper. It's not as good. It's pretty good, though, actually. It's not bad. It's not bad. So, base floor ground 02. What is that? Which one is that? Oh, so this is just M16 floor ground. Got it. Got it. Is it just a gray can with random juice? No alcohol? Oof. No. It's a little early for that. And I don't react well to alcohol anyway. It's much as I might enjoy it. Unfortunately, it does not. It doesn't like my antidepressant. So, ooh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, M16 foreground. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. So, let's. Oh shit, my ass. Wrong one. Let's swap over to the texture that I crafted, and then I don't think this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. My God, we're gonna fucking try it. I mean, occasionally I might do a drunk stream, but it's pretty. Ugh. It's a shame how basically one night of light drinking will be like a week's worth of blah feeling. Yeah, overly sharp textures, 100%. Okay, so let's get that. DBH. Haha. Okay, so that is that side I wanted to affect. Great. Now we need to go to 2750. Let's go to that one. 2750 B0. Nice. Yeah, do it, do what feels is best for you. Yeah, unfortunately, alcohol is one that I just had to tone back on. It's a real shame, too, because, man, it's fun with Souls games. It is. It's so much fun. Dangerously fun. Okay, so we have floor 01. Let's see if I can get the viewer highlight on this. Maybe. Oh, no, it's not that? Ah, it's that. Okay. Yeah, so M16 floor ground. Once again, we will go 0, 0, and 0. And then we will do a height map on it for the height map that I crafted. I doubt this will work. It'll work on one of them, because basically any mesh that is modified with Blender Soulstruct, it kind of unfortunately destroys the parallax effect. That's a bug that is known of, and they will fix it. But they're currently busy working on the Elden Ring mod, which sounds fucking awesome. I don't know if you guys saw the mod that Grimm is making for Lobos, and it's like crazy. All right, I gotta go have a good one. Thank you for popping in. I hope you have a good one as well. Okay, so let's save that. And now let's log back into this shoot. Although, what's the quickest way? What's the quickest way? DSR gadget. What about the Valley of the Drakes? Is there anything Valley of the Drakes? I don't think so, right? There's Swamp Bonfire. Or no, it's Darkroot, right? There's Basin Bonfire, Garden Bonfire, Chasm, Demon Ruins, Great Hollow, Pre-Ingward, Ulasil, Painted World, Qualag. That's what I was thinking. I don't think. I mean, they were supposed to have a warp for everything, but maybe I just don't know what it's called. That's a shame. Re-Ingward. Yeah, what is this? Oh, okay. Well, it's not what I wanted, but it's something. Whoa, pro strats, come on. Okay, the ghost. Oh shit, my ass. Okay, hey. Oh yeah, I also need to upgrade my flask. I realize I haven't done that. That's been a hot minute. Okay. Let's open that bad boy. Okay, let's go down the elevator. Sure, my chat has stopped working again because it can't fucking. Seriously, like the YouTube chat's the worst because even when I'm in the YouTube app on my phone, it'll stop working there too. Like, so what the fuck, YouTube? You're killing me, big dog. All right. All right, we out here. We out here. Oh yeah, let me turn off. Let me turn off the enemies so I can check out this texture in peace. Okay, okay. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Very nice. It is now using, it's not using the height map. It's not using the height map, but that's fine. I kind of knew that wasn't going to work. Oh, yeah. Oh, Brigand. Oh my God. Yeah, well, what the fuck's going on over here? Excuse me? Hey, bitch. Hey. Hey, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Thank you. Yeah, what the shit is going on over here? Oh, you're good, Carlo. I appreciate that. Damn, y'all's wings are super annoying. Are you using that shader mod that upgraded the look of the shadows and such? Yes. The DSR shader overhaul. Yeah, it was very nice. What the fuck is going on over here? How did I miss this? This is nasty looking. What the fuck? Hold on. Did I just miss this nasty looking? I'm not exactly sure what is. I'm not even sure what the fuck am I even looking at? Okay. Assuming one is okay. It's the M100. Yeah, what the fuck is going on here? Use the same dragon sounds as Demon Souls. Oh, that makes sense. But before I download this from Steam, your mod is for the remaster version. It is indeed. Yes, yes. Yeah, Prepare to Die edition is not officially available anymore. There are unofficial channels that you can still get it. But and I technically have a mod for Prepare to Die edition as well, to be honest. But definitely the DSR mod is much, well, better and fully featured. You don't get like at least 50% of the improvements or more because it's just limited versus DSR. Yeah, let's compare to unmodified DSR here. Because I think it's weird. It looks like there's an issue with overlapping meshes. And I don't think that was in the base game. So I'm wondering if my draw groups are a little fucky here. So we're going to check with an unmodified version of the game. And we're going to go over here. Yeah, so it's these two textures and how this is overlapping. So we have M. Nope. 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 Okay. Okay. So those are the same. M0000. That's great. And we have M. Shit. Yeah, it's hard when they're overlapping like this to select the one that you want, unfortunately. So I'll manually select it. It's fine. I'll go into map piece, M100. And it is set to the same draw groups. Interesting. Well, that's weird. Okay, so M2750. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I have an extra draw group for some reason. I don't really know why. That's why you always have a backup. Also, what processor do you use? From in-game to PlayStation to program review seems like it must be taxing on the computer. I actually just have a pretty modest, like Ryzen 5 3600, so 6 core, 12 thread, but it's also like pretty old by today's standards. Like I think it's like 6 years old. I could be wrong on that, but um, yeah, it's pretty mid-range, I would say. It's essentially what you get in like the PS5 in terms of what like is usable cores by the games and whatnot, but it's the same Zen 2 architecture. I do want to upgrade. I have an upgrade in mind. I just have to have the obviously the money to do that. But yeah, it does honestly a really good job. Like the fact that I'm streaming, running a Fiverr viewer rendering shit. I'm running two DS Map Studios rendering shit, and I have the game currently rendering shit. Like that's crazy. I don't know how it does it, but it does, and it does it pretty well. People might be surprised. I don't have like a super rig, you know. I have an RTX 2060 from 2018. So, okay, let's save that. Maybe that'll go away. Oh, nice. Oh, perhaps this is too much for me to ask in regards to personal questions, but from soft serves, what IT education do you have? I don't have any formal IT education. My education was essentially growing up in a very nerdy household with a programmer for a dad. So I've always been around computers, and so that has just kind of led me to have the computer experience that I do. Um, and it's really just the curiosity part of my brain that goes, I don't know how to do this. How do I do this? And so then other people smarter than me can teach me how to do that, and then hopefully I can teach other people how to do that. That's kind of the goal, you know. But what did I do? No, it's still fucky. Wow, it's still fucky. Look at that. It's nasty. What the fuck is going on? Huh. Well, that's weird. How long did I avoid that issue? Because now the draw groups are the same. Okay. Gonna look again. Let's see if we have any different light ID, fog IDs. What do we got? What are we working with here? So we got 0000. Sure. Okay. So interestingly, all of the light ID, fog ID, scatter IDs are all identical. Huh. Okay. Well, that's weird. Okay. So I have an idea. Let me close my texture upscaling program. Let's close later. Let's close my MTD editor. Currently reading a book about basic IT, and I'm learning about something as basic as bits and bytes. Oh, hell yeah. There's a lot of like foundational computer knowledge that is uh, not, I think, taught terribly well. And so yeah, there's a lot of foundational things that I'm lucky that I was raised by a gigantic nerd. So, because even right now, I'm helping my mom with her own YouTube channel because she thought it'd be fun, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And so she's missing that sort of foundational Windows knowledge of like, here's the file structure, here's how megabytes, bytes, kilobytes, and how uploading, downloading, a lot of these just kind of standard things. It's not what she was used to. And so I am running into that. How is the Dark Souls mod going? Uh, what's your dear mother's channel called? It is, I think it's Money Mindset Coach. I think it's like all one word. She's really into like money stuff. I'm not at all. So I kind of just go, eh. But yeah, she has a bunch of videos talking about her approach to money. And so I got her set up on the camera and then set up OBS for her and then showed her how to make a thumbnail. They're very simplistic thumbnails, but I was trying to get her started like, simplistically, obviously. And so she can do it herself. And then she's using Canva to do it. It's pretty cool. She enjoys it a lot, you know? And so I wanted to support that. Uh, but, oh shit. Ah, damn it. I imported the wrong one. Fuck. Yeah, she's really into money topics, and I am not. I could not care less. It does not interest me at all. Let's go map M16. Yeah, did I just go to the wrong folder? Probably. Yeah, I did. Okay. Um, let's see if I pull them in both at the same time. So it's 127.50. Also, the Dark Souls mod is going well. Um, trying to fix some random shit. Right now, my Minecraft map of Dark Souls is going well. Oh, interesting. How much have you done of it? I know the one person's like building Bloodborne or whatever in Minecraft. I was like, damn, that shit's crazy. Okay, so let's turn on the textures here for a second. Yeah, that looks like ass. I think it's because they're not blending very well anymore. But that just genuinely looks like ass. I'm not liking that at all. Ugh. Man, the way these textures like, well, just as like a, let me delete a face off this, see how it looks. Oh yeah, there's like a texture underneath it. Wait, what? Now I'm curious. I'm like, wait, what the fuck am I? What the fuck am I deleting? Okay, I'm assuming this texture's already here. Oh, oh, okay, that's weird. Uh, oh, is that like a transparent overlay or something? Oh, huh. Hey, oh, hey, give me that one. Okay, fine. I'll do vertices, bitch. Don't test me. Oh, there still are vertices here. Weird. Okay. I mean, it still doesn't look great, but huh. Let's not go buck wild here. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, we got the UPS truck here. You'll love to see it. Okay. I can send you my normal map shader fix for Blender. Oh, really? Is there? Oh, my makes it look a little less old. Oh, that's cool. Sure. I didn't know there was a normal map issue with Blender. But then again, I don't fucking know anything about Blender, so I don't pretend to understand any of that. Okay, so like, so I'm adjusting 2750. Okay. I think that worked. I deleted a lot of faces. Oh, could not find a shader node for required texture type G height. Oh my god. Yes. Please get rid of G height, okay? G height. We don't like G height, okay? You're not even fucking using it on this one anyway. Okay, so I'll probably just have to do that again. It's fine. Oh, interesting. So that's what this one looks like without that. Interesting. So that they have like duplicate meshes here. They do that in another part of here. Where is the Undead Asylum relative to the rest of the map? As far as I know, it. Yeah, I mean, so when you actually load it in, it. Yeah, if we have this here and then you load in Northern Undead Asylum, it should pop up here. And then you have to like fly away downwards to get to Valley of the Drakes. It kind of sits on top of everything. And then if you load in Firelink Shrine, although it puts these weird fucking like skyscraper looking things. Yeah, so weirdly like Firelink Shrine is down here. And then yeah, if we go down here. Ugh. So yeah, straight from this bonfire, if we go up, you'll see that Northern Undead Asylum is over here. So obviously it's not meant to like actually be here. That's one of the few, that and the Painted World have no actual like reference, because everything else is like a puzzle piece that fits together when you load them all in. But like these are the two areas that don't. They're meant to just be somewhere, basically. But it's pretty cool, yeah. Unload map. Unload map. Okay. Also, I find it hilarious that Valley of the Drakes, if you zoom out far enough, it's actually in one giant cube. It's really weird. I don't actually know the reasoning for that. Why it's a big fucking cube? Because I think I deleted it and it didn't change anything that I noticed. But that's what I noticed. I was like, all right, that's weird. Let's open up 2750 again. And then I guess we'll get rid of any reference to DBH. Oh, okay. It was literally just one entry. Ugh, okay. Nice. Let's go back into Blender. 2750. Oh, yeah, let's load it. No, a lot of maps don't have that cube at all. The only one I found, I think, is Valley of the Drakes. It's weird. I don't really know why it does, to be honest with you. It doesn't make any fucking sense, but like it does. I just had a nerd idea. What are you guys' IDs in Dark Souls and Elden Ring and whatnot? Oh, for like tagged you and sent over the file in Discord. Oh, cool. Thank you. Deleting stuff and unexpectedly making the game run more optimized. Yeah, this is an interesting case where it is rendering them both at the same time, like by design, and yet they're actually overlapping in terms of what they're rendering, which can, I mean, if you're rendering them both at the same time, I mean, you shouldn't be doing that. I had to fix that somewhere else in here. Yeah, let me just. Yeah, that's wild. Okay. Yeah, let me just export that. I literally just took off the extra portion. What the fuck? All right. Yeah, my mom was accidentally messaging me instead of her boss currently. I was like, that is not me. Um, Sort of from soft serve PvP PvE ring. Yeah, that's true. I'm not even sure what the IDs are. Oh, that fixed it. I mean, kind of. I mean, the seam looks really weird, but I guess that's like intentional. Well, okay. I mean that's better. I don't know why it was doing that. Really, like that's fucking weird. But okay. Go off, Miyazaki. I said, oh, I've made a great mistake. Shit in my ass. Damn it. Shit. I didn't look at the other side when I was deleting. Okay. Apparently, this side is necessary. Or wait, no. What? Wait. Wait, how does deleting that? What? Uh, oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. What the fuck did I do? Yeah, casually deletes the. Wait, what? Yeah, yeah, 2750 is still here. What are you talking about, video game? What are you. Are you drunk, video game? Like, because I deleted the one side, not the other side. Like, I'm on the right side. Uh, what? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Okay, well I put it back. Let me. Okay, let me just make sure I'm doing this right. So 2750, saved it. Okay, let me go back in the game. With great power comes, yeah, I've done this a lot where I've had draw group issues also where I just end up like the whole world disappears and I go, oh, nice. Or oh, or no. Oh, I was looking the wrong way. I was looking the wrong way the whole time. Or was I? Huh. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, I'm looking the correct way. Okay? I'm looking the correct way. I do get mixed up between the two of these. Don't judge me, okay? You don't know my story. You don't know my life. Okay, so I deleted that. Maybe it is only rendering that, but why is there still... Okay, okay. Let me export that. Uh-huh. Also my... Oh, cancel. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. My chat stopped working again. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Are they gonna make me stream on Twitch or some shit? Cause I don't want to upload like. I don't want to upload the VOD. I don't want to do it. I like that the VOD's already here. New widget. Okay, let's do it again. Do it again. Okay, do it again. Run it back. So you made your mod by Blender. Oh no. No, my mod is like 98% made with DS Map Studio. And then Blender is like way later I learned like, oh, once the Blender Soulstruck thing came out, that was helpful. Okay, so I did save the edits. So I think I guess maybe it isn't rendering them both at once because it, yeah, okay. Okay, so that actually was necessary. Duly noted. Duly noted. Okay. Yeah, judgment cometh. I've always wondered why there is just a brick texture embedded into the mountain. Yeah, It's not great, you know. Also, those leaves when they're swaying, they sway into the bricks. It's pretty funny. Okay, so it turns out I did need that. I still don't get how 8 signs of D and one make 1 byte, and how a super small chip sets contain like 10 terabytes. Yeah, I usually just say it's magic. I think the worst thing that ever happened was like bits versus bytes. It was Microsoft that came up with bytes, right? And it was like, okay, well now you've just confused everybody. I hope you're happy with yourself, because you have confused everybody. Okay, so seemingly it's not a overlap with M100 actually anymore. So let's get rid of that, but let's bring in the M000. Maybe that's part of the problem? Jesus Christ, that's a fucking giant ass mesh. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a big sandwich. It's a big sandwich. Ah, I think it is. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So, can you check? Yeah, the bytes versus bits. It's pretty annoying when you talk about like internet speeds, because they'll be like, it's 100 megabit. And you're like, yeah, but what is it in like what I'm downloading? And then they go, oh, well, that's bytes. And so you got to divide by 7 or some bullshit. And you're like, oh my God. But why? But why? We could have had just one standard. Now, realistically, bytes have mostly taken over, and megabytes and gigabytes, and like, so for all like realistic purposes, like that is the language that we talk through. So, okay, what is going on with the overlap here? What are we working with? What if I delete one of these? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Look at that. We do have some extra faces here that don't need to be here. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. We need that one. Fuck, do we need that one? Ah, don't need that one. Oh, that's a fun little game here. Don't need that one. Oh, we're winning here. Oh, didn't need that. Check that shit out. Do we need that one? Oh, baby. Oh, shit, we need that one. Wow, so it actually lines up really weirdly. Yeah, that's crazy that it's identical, but they just had an overlap, I guess, where they were like, oh yeah, that's where the brick is supposed to go? I don't know, but it overlapped the geo. That's crazy. From Software, you're never gonna make it in the industry with fuck ups like that. Yeah, what the fuck? I mean, it kind of still looks like dog shit, but you know, still. What about this? Yeah, what the fuck? That just looks better to me. I don't know. Like, am I crazy? I don't think I'm crazy. Although, does it look weird from this angle? It probably does. Or does it line up perfectly? Okay. There's a little bit of jank there, but that's fine. Yeah, inches and centimeters. Honestly, like the metric system is vastly superior. It's not like a hot take or anything, but the English system sucks absolute donkey balls. It is terrible. They're like, oh hey, LBS. Well, that stands for pounds because reasons. I don't fucking know. It just does. And we can't question it. Oh my god, look at this! Look at this progress. I'm nuts with it. Pretty sure, yeah. Okay, so those have to be kept. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Nice, nice. We're making progress. Oh my god. Oh yeah. There's a little. Oh yeah. There's a little gap there. Look at that. Look at that little gap ski. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it was meant to be just a tad there. That's interesting. Dude, let's go back to that. Probably a really dumb way to do it, but for quick and dirty, it's not bad. Oh shit! Yeah, I gotta make sure to go. Just little fix there. Just little. We're just pulling up the pants a little bit. Pulling up the pants. Pulling up the pants, guys. Not a big deal. Whoop, wrong one. That's probably gonna look really shitty. I would actually prefer that none of this existed and it was actually part of this texture. I might do that as a backup. We'll see. Yeah, fixing mesh holes. You'll have to see it. Let's see. It just can't be visible to the player. That's the only thing I really, give a shit about. Obviously, it's a lot easier if it was like the same mesh, right? I know there's ways of probably bridging the vertices here and not making them part of the same one because they're not. But just as a quick little. Okay, yeah, I don't want them. Anyway, I need it to be perfect. I'm just curious now when I put this in game. That's the real question. So, export loose fiber. It's either that or I got rid of the mountain underneath it. That's kind of the opposite approach, is I could just get rid of that and keep how the brick looked. But we'll see how this looks. If this looks cooler, then we'll go with that. I mean, it's not overlapping anymore. So, I don't think that actually looks half bad. I mean, it's kind of weird how the seam kind of like goes up, but that's kind of how it is by default. Well, although I turned off the alpha setting for it, so that's part of it. What's up, guys? How's it going? Yeah. Or, wait. Oh yeah. God, I get so confused. I thought I was on this side. I was looking at the wrong side the entire time. Jesus Christ! I'm sorry, like they're identical. Okay. Yeah, that looks actually pretty good. It's also pretty dark to where you can't really tell much of a difference, except for it's not flickering. So for me, that's kind of a job well done, right? I mean, this texture seemed like, what are we doing? That's nasty. Yeah, wrong side. Thank you. Yeah, I was looking on the wrong side. No wonder I couldn't tell the difference. I was on the goddamn wrong side. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I meant to go. The whole point I went over this way is I just wanted to grab this bonfire. That was it. I figured I would just come from this way, but then I'm like, I don't know. Jumping through the drakes, that's probably a real bad idea, right? Oh, I'll be right back. One second. Okay, I'm back. I had to go check something real quick. Yeah, if I sit at this bonfire and then I dodge the drakes like a motherfucker, I feel like that might work. That might work. Let's click on this. Because God forbid my chat keeps working. Fuck you, YouTube. Like, Jesus Christ, how hard is it? To have functional chat. Okay, so let's go in here, sit down at the bonfire. I have the bonfire. Turn off that. Let's close Blender. Oh, wow. We got a jacked butt flap looking guy. Very nice. Very nice. So I need to go kill the four kings to end the stream. That's what I need to do. And I know I can do it. Actually, hold on. Hold on a second. Oh man, yeah, the low poly nature of this room. Oof. This is nasty. That's real nasty. Reverse hollowing, yes, 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 yes. Oh, my dude is so jacked. So jacked. We are gonna kindle. We're gonna Anna Kendrick this bonfire. Alright, let's do it. But did it for From Software and you other beautiful nerds. Still, the version is not 1.0. That's true, it is not 1.0 yet. I'm not sure when it'll be 1.0. But you can play it, you know, beginning to end. Every area has been touched. There's tons of enhancements everywhere. But, like, I don't know, 1.0 feels, I don't know, more official. So, I'm still making improvements and little bug fixes here and there. But, yeah, it's totally playable. If anything, it's pretty fucking awesome right now. So, highly, highly recommend playing it. I think you'll have a grand old time, you know? Hey, don't you knock me off your wing! Fuck off! Fuck off! Shit in my ass, shit in my absolute fucking ass. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that's real bad. This is, oh my god, your wings have the worst fucking hitbox in the fucking world. Like, are you kidding me right now? Oh my god. Oh, this, yeah, this run back is dookie. This is probably the dookiest run back of all dookie run backs. Even the Firelink Shrine portion, like, is not great. Not really. I don't like it. Yeah, I think it's this way, right? Yeah, we go into water. Then we go yoink. Spin move, bitch. Surprisingly, that stuff still doesn't look very good. Interesting. I might just delete those fucking decals, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, that texture's kind of jacked. Oh. Okay, hey, hold on. Okay, I gotta fix this texture. Shit. Okay, keyboard, can you work again? Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, so we know the texture is down here. I also fucking hate navigating through New Londo ruins to work on it. Like, everything looks the fucking same. So annoying. Okay. Whew. Actually, I lucked out. Oh, yeah. Why does that texture looks fucking weird? What did I do to this? Oh, my God. 2800. Okay. 2800. Oh, it's right here. Look at that. Okay. Oh, there it is. We found it. Let's fly down. Oh yeah, it's a big fucking hole, isn't it? That's great. Okay, so let's view the textures. No, not that. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. Nope, nope, nope. Yes. What did I do to this texture? Oh my god. Oh, it's wall. Huh. I'm assuming it's the. Oh yeah. I probably just straight up saved it as BC1. That checks out. So it's M16 wall. Wall 01W. Right. Maybe? Actually, there's a quick way to check. So, just to double check, if you ever want to confirm DDS compression, because it kind of varies with DSR, are a lot of textures shared across the game? Yeah, I mean, so yes and no. Like, I think in the way that you mean, they are not shared. They all have their own separate texture folder, and there are duplicates in each different folder. So they, while they are sharing, realistically, it's actually just duplicates that are stored in separate folders. So it, unfortunately, not as intelligent as it should be. Technically, there's, because they would only load the set of textures that they need, and then they would use a connect collision to say, okay, now you can load Anorlando's texture file. But yeah, a smarter system would be to just load the texture once from wherever it is and have like a shared texture folder. That would have been smarter. That is not what happened. Okay, so we have wall 01W. Yes. Let's check. Um, yeah, I mean, the nice thing is that, yes, like it is limited to the area that you're working in. So, like, if you fuck up this texture file, you're not going to fuck up everything. That is DXT1. Okay, so it's not that texture file. Interesting. So it must be M16 section. Interesting. So let's go to M2. Okay. M16 section W. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. Aha. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, is this BC7? No, that is DXT1. What the? Okay, interesting, interesting. Do I just have the wrong, like, texture? Like, what? What the fuck? What the fuck's going on? Huh. That's weird. Section W. Okay. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have messed with. Yeah, I didn't even mess with this normal map. Oh, I'm now realizing this normal map is Disgusto El Barfo. Really? Am I looking at the wrong texture? I don't think so. Like, pretty sure that. Oh. Oh, maybe it's this. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay. So M16 wall base. Ah, okay. Wall base W. Could be that. Could be wall base W. So let's see. Wall base W. Yep. Yep. See? BC7. Is there a good reason why it's BC7? I don't think so. Not that I know of. Base W. Yep. Yeah, wall base W. Oh, did I not upscale this? Really? Huh. No, I did. Okay. But I saved it as no. Yeah, okay. Let's correct that, and it will now be BC7. Nice. Fixed. Now, I believe this might be a good occurrence of normal maps being dog shit quality versus the albedo textures, but maybe not. Wall base in, no, that's actually a good one. Wall O2W, no, that's a good one. Yeah, that's good. Not as high res as it could be. And then M16 section is specifically bad. So let's go look at that real quick. Section W. And yeah, that one's real nasty. So if we take that, didn't mean to do any of that. Yeah, let's, while we're here, let's upgrade this normal map because it's pretty nasty. I am working in an unorganized fashion. You are correct. You are correct. Section W in. Yeah, let's see. Passing by, I wanted to say how much I like your videos. Hi from South Africa, dude. What's up, Nova? What's up from the States? How goes it? How's South Africa doing? Let's see. How does that look? Well, it's a lot higher quality, I'll give you that. And they were kind of going crunchy on that one. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do a nice basic, much higher resolution. BC5, linear unsigned, ATI 2, yes, yeah. But yeah, it's wall base, right? That was the one that needed to be redone. Did I repack it? I don't think I did. So I'm going to go back in, wall base, M16 wall base, W. Okay, that should be fixed. There should be a better normal map now. Very cool. Ayo. No more fucky shit. Okay, please don't hit anything. I actually didn't remember how this room looked. I'm gonna be real with you. It is dark enough, but the specular is actually... The specular kind of ruins the effect, though. Oh, no. Damn. Damn. Hold on. Wait. Ah. Really weird. It's okay. We have M3000. Yeah, what the fuck was that? Yeah, it looked like it was loading. It had water still loaded. Oh, I bet that fucking shit ass bitch taint. I bet that's the water that I put in the Valley of the Drakes. But the specular down here is from this texture. Well, it's a good thing to find out now. So this has actually happened one other time. I don't know why it's only happening this, but let's go into here. Yeah, there's no bump mapping even on this either. What if I just delete the specular texture? I just don't want it to have a specular at all. We'll see. If not, there's a dummy one that says like no specular image. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you might be able to just delete the whole thingamajiggy. There's a reason it's there, I'm assuming. I don't know. I think it is handling the darkness That's why you're in this like cylindrical looking thing. But the specular was unfortunately not great. I guess the other option I had was uh, changing the light ID here, I think, and I may have been able to do that. If it was I could just set it to a different light ID that was a duplicate and then set specular to absolute 0. That is another option that works. So, iframes, bitch. Yoink. Yeah, that water still exists. Pretty funny. I like it. Oh, we fixed it. Look at that. We fixed it. The only thing we didn't fix is the water. Hey, we're making moves, guys. We're making moves, okay? I think that might be a quick fix. That might be. Because I feel like that water is just the Valley of Drake's water. I'm pretty sure. We'll see. Let's open that. Let's open New Londo Ruins. And let's fly down there. Let's see what's up. Yeah. I believe it is this water. Interesting. So I did actually set it to a render group. And I set it to the same as 000, but maybe I need to set it. Huh. Oh, actually, sure. I might need to get rid of the water, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what I can attach it to that will make it appear when I need it, but then not be there when I don't need it, if that makes sense. It's kind of complex because, yeah, that's interesting. Shit. That's a bummer. Yeah, I set it to this so that way it would display whenever I needed it. I guess I don't actually need it up until you get to here. So what if I attach it to... I think I might attach it to 100. Maybe. Or no, 2750. What if I attach it to 2750? Let's try that. It may not work, but it's worth a shot. Okay. So yeah, let's hitch it up to this. Okay, it's not working anyway, so chat again. Because obviously, that's been a long running thing with the mod. Yeah, that, I'm surprised it took me that long to fix that. Because I literally just never go down here. So it's really good I'm playing through the mod because that has been an issue for a long time. And I just, yeah, it was an easy fix. I just don't, yeah, I don't go down here very often. Okay, so there we go. Let's save that. And hopefully that will have fixed that issue. Oh, we're knocking out bugs left and right. You love to see it. I also remember when it used to be blue and cut off like halfway through the room. Oh shit. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Alright, let's see how bad this is. Yeah, bitch ass. Ah, shit. Huh. The water's still there. Well, okay. Let me just try to kill him anyway. Oh, you're so done for, dude. Wait. Hey, ow. Well, that wasn't so bad. Oh my god. Okay, well, I am kind of noticing a bug that, like, I can't see them. I can't see them from far away. That's a bit of a problem. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a fucking problem. Oh. No! Yeah, little bit of an issue with the collision there. I believe the light ID is, it's not doing great. I basically, because they must have had it set up to where you could see them from super far away. And I'm pretty sure somewhere along the way that got fucked up. Now, that might be a DSR overhaul or shader overhaul thing, so we'll have to see. Shit. Because that's a problem. That's a goddamn problem right there. Let's see. Let's crack open my other project here. Let's go down there. Oh, okay, there's our big thing. I'll probably need to open up. Yeah, 13.3, 255, 255, shadow. Okay, well, everything is set to the same. Okay, so let's check out the light ID, because that's the real kicker here is the light ID. Did I fuck that up at some point? The chances are high. Honestly. The chances are high. The streets are talking, and I likely fucked that up. But we can luckily compare directly back to this. Huh. Okay, actually they're identical. So that's not it. Huh. What about the actual, like, okay, so they're also, oh, wait, did I? No, okay. I thought maybe I had tried to change their settings on their own. I have not. Okay, interesting. And they're all set on the collision name of 40. Uh, okay, okay. Well, that's weird. Okay, let's go to the fog bank. Yeah, that's the same. Uh, okay. What about tone map? What am I doing with tone map? Okay. That is identical. So, what the fuck? Why are they disappearing? I wonder if it's a shader overhaul thing. It might be. Would freeze the AI? I don't think so. No. So what it looked like is it was the distance of the forking from me. And so that's handled by the collision light ID because the character shares that with the enemies. And usually, if it's set a certain way, because I've actually fucked it up many different times, where you'll see an enemy and they're perfectly lit from like 10 miles away because they share that same collision. So there's something going on with that. And so 255 is where they turn it off. So they turn off scatter and lens flare. And then we have tone map and tone correct. But genuinely, it's handled in the light ID. And that's the same. It might be a shader overhaul thing. Or aren't you done yet? I love your mod. Thank you. No, I'm just cranking away here. That sounds bad. Don't clip that. I'm not. Okay, one more attempt. One more attempt. With the worst run back of all time. Am I going the right way? I'm going the wrong way. Hey, they gave me a free Estus flask for reasons. Yeah, we're all cranking away. Is there any documentation for all the engine's quirks and ways of doing things? Not. I mean, kind of ish. It's in my head. No, I guess not. Because like there are like tutorials and things, but a lot of the stuff that I've learned is just from fucking stuff up, and I'm like, well then, I don't know. I can't say I've watched all of the documentation or like read all of it, so like maybe there is, but I feel like a lot of it is just straight quirkiness. And I probably should write it down somewhere, but I'm also just really lazy with that. And that's why I've been bad at documentation in general, or planning, because I like the process of modding. I don't like the process of creating a bunch of documentation, which I'm sure as all programmers can understand. That is the less fucking shit-ass bitch ain't mother. Hey, be cool. I got hit by a door. Don't be nice. Okay, be nice. Okay, I'm gonna use my free heal that they gave me. Very nice. Hey, what's up, big dog? Man, this run back is dookie. This is real dookie, man. Miyazaki, what are you doing? Like, this sucks, bro. Then again, like, I'm not anti-run back. I don't agree with the people that are like, oh, there should just be a bonfire before every boss. No, that's boring. That's dumb. I'm okay that there should be an added challenge to, like, get to a boss, but I don't know. This one is kind of dookie. I'm not a big fan. Also, I don't find the boss fight that fun. And I don't find the area that fun. So that's probably informing my opinion of it. I don't really like it. I don't like this area. I don't like... The second half of the game, I just don't like nearly as much. You gotta email other modders. Yeah, I mean, that's... You know, you're not wrong. Well, there's my souls, so that's cool. Okay, so he appears, but see, then now I can't see him. Where normally you're supposed to be able to see him. I mean, it's kind of like an added challenge, but it's a fucking bitch-ass... God, I fucking hate these guys. That's why I usually put on, like, Havel's armor, because I fucking hate these guys. Yeah, right in your fucking face, bitch. Yeah, good fucking... Oh, I disagree. I disagree. I disagree. Where do I lodge my complaint? Where do I email this in? Where's the certified letter go to? Because I disagree with that grab. That's some Dark Souls 2 shit right there. I disagree. No, man, bro. You know it's game over now. Yeah, there's something going on with the distance where they're just not showing up anymore. It's usually done under the light ID. Wow, this is just the worst fucking attempt of all time. It's just... Okay. I hate this boss. I hate this boss. Yeah, the tracking's always been bad on this. Yeah, the ghosts. Yeah, I usually get really fat armor on. Because I just don't like this boss. Also, I need to upgrade my weapon more. Usually I leave the Four Kings for last because it's like a DPS race. And so I just wait till I have a fucking bitched out weapon. And then I just melt them because I don't like the boss fight. I don't. But anyway, I gotta go. I have to go. I've enjoyed the modding stream. I missed you guys. It's always fun to hang out with you guys. I should be streaming on Friday. And then after that, I will be on Little Bones 309. I'll be on their stream for Dev Talks with her and Mortal Crux, who is making a game called Mortal Crux. And it's very cool. And you should wishlist it. But he'll be on there too. And we'll have a big Dark Souls 1 powwow, you know, real fun. Good stuff. Yeah, nice 2 or 3 kings. Oh, God damn, I wish. Yeah, that's next mod. 1 king. Although it's secretly 5 kings. It's very goofy. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. But definitely Friday. Feeling good. Feeling Friday. Feeling froggy. See you next time.